Hey guys, what's up? 99 tries. Just gonna go over this review that Cotcom just dropped a few days ago. Pretty sure you've seen a million of these, but it is what it is. I just jotted down some notes and wanted to go over it. Maybe, one of you guys or girls feel like you've seen the same stuff and felt the same way. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Gameplay is good, graphics overall, always top tier. Um, One thing I am glad that they brought back was the gore. They had removed it from RE3 remake. Well, there was some gore, but like nothing too crazy. It was just like basic gore. I needed that RE2 remake gore. So I'm glad they brought that back. But with that, there's always a catch-22. The catch-22 is Leon's gameplay. Like, I know everybody loves Leon, but to me, it is way too action-packed. It looked like something straight out of John Wick. Like that. Like, bro, come on, bro. That's like super unrealistic. Like, um, but you can't have it all though. At least we got gore out of it. The gameplay looks crazy in a good way. There's like they did their thing. They took their time remaking it. The gameplay differences between, Grace and Leon's are completely different. Leon, you got the action. Grace, you got the more survival horror aspect, the sneaking around and, kind of amnesia-esque. I like that they touched on that, but me personally, I prefer Leon's. From what the developer said, this game takes place right after RE6, so basically Leon's kind of old in this one from what you can see. He has a beard. Oh, and another thing I wanted to touch on, he also has Elpis. I'm kind of curious on what Elpis is, because quick snap of the gameplay that I did see, a zombie had actually said a word, which is kind of weird because usually zombies don't talk, they kind of just moan and walk around, but it kind of looked like he still had a piece of himself. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, it was one word, but like, that's not really normal for zombies. And another thing about Elpis, the two bosses that I've seen, the tall creature lurking Grace in the halls, and there was another creature that they showed in this gameplay. They were like really elongated past like humanly possible heights. So I don't know if that's due to the Elpis or what. I know Leon has it. Leon, man, he's always getting infected with something. That ain't nothing new. But maybe this game is kind of going to be like a race against time, kind of how like RE4 was, trying to help and get a cure as quickly as possible. And with Grace's gameplay, there's probably going to be like, she's trying to discover what happened to her mom, or why is this stuff happening to them. So I think there's going to be two complete separate games in one, but they're going to somehow combine that to make one game. Basic Resident Evil. Another thing I noticed in the gameplay, Leon uses some type of shotgun, pump shotgun to be exact, but sawed off with a underbarrel. Dude, that looks exactly like Ada's shotgun from RE4. So I don't know if she's gonna be in the game somehow, or if he just happened to get her weapon somehow. But I don't know, that's just a slight thing I noticed right off top. I like that they also give you the option of first and third person. I prefer third person. I feel like it suits the game more. First person worked pretty well for RE7, but as far as that, I never really played first person. Third person for me all around. I hope they do explore different environments within Raccoon City. I don't just want to be within the hospital the whole game. I highly doubt that with it being the original setting for the other games. There are so many places in Raccoon City that they can explore and re-dig up. So I'm hoping they utilize that in this game, but they usually are pretty good. As long as we don't get another sewer section, I'm cool with that. I'm tired of sewer sections in horror games. That's super cliche and everybody does it. They need to let that die instantly. That's just my opinion though. I hate sewer sections, bro. It's unneeded, unwanted, and it's so cliche and corny. Um, what else did I write down? Um, who are the main, villains in this game? We still don't know who's behind all this. All we see is this weird tall guy with the night vision goggles on. Like, he's kind of a mystery. Um, I really can't call who he is, to be honest. Like, I don't know anything about this guy. Maybe you guys do in the comment section. Let me know, put me on game, so to speak. One thing I was worried about was the sponsors, bro. Like, why do we need Porsche and a watch company and an orchestra? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, I hope they're not getting, going down that greedy road. You know what I mean? Like most games do nowadays. But it's Capcom. I trust them. They usually deliver. But yeah, that definitely threw me for a loop when I seen the showcase. Who knows? Maybe they got tricks up their sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah, man, it's looking to be a promising game. I need to hurry up and get me one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been got one, but got one as in pre-order, so to speak. But life been lifing. Y'all know how that is. I ain't gotta tell you. You get it. But yeah, if I had to choose what type of gameplay I would prefer in this game, I'll definitely say combat. So definitely Leon's gameplay. Like, I'm cool with all the sneaking around and whatnot, but eventually I'm gonna want to shoot a gun or use a weapon. You know what I mean? Like, it's Resident Evil. Like, you got to. But yeah, man, that's about it. I just wanted to check in with y'all, go over my little notes and whatnot. But yeah, let me know. Tell me how y'all feel about the game. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see. I could tell you what I want to see right now. I want to see a RE5 remake or a Code Veronica remake. That's what I want. I'd have definitely took that over this. I'm just being real. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody else wants to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I want an RE5 remake, a Code Veronica ASAP. Like, don't get me wrong, RE5, still holds up, but with it being a 360 game, the color filter kind of makes it look ugly. I don't want the piss color filter, you know what I mean? I want it in modern day color. I mean, it was cool back then, but now I kind of want like something different with better controls and definitely a better Shiva, bro. Like, if you know, you know. Man. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the meaning of these reviews, you know what I mean? So let me know how you feel in the comment section. I'll be there. I'll read y'all stuff. I'm not like other YouTubers. I actually engage with you guys, but I hope y'all have a good one. Like and subscribe. Catch me on Twitch under the same name, and I'll check you guys out later. All right, later, y'all.